What's happening, everyone? My name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach. What I do on this channel is I look at all different types of people's communication skills. Today, we're gonna do a quick round two of Shah Rukh Khan. From my initial reaction to him, he seems like an incredible communicator. So here we go. Let's check him out. Shah Rukh Khan, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's get started with the video.
Learning about you and your life and what you represent to 3.5 billion people, more or less.
But I don't know how true it is, but you know, we are people from subcontinent. We procreate a lot. See, what happened is, halfway through...
He is funny. He is incredibly witty. Again, he's just aware of his surroundings. He's aware of what's going on. And I think the tip that we can pull away from this is if you make a joke and you recognize there's a response to that joke, give it a second. Let people absorb it. Let people laugh. Let people enjoy it.
See, what happened is...
And then move on.
I've been working for 30 years now in films, or 27 years. And halfway through I realized that I'm not half as talented as I think I am.
Again, like a small remark that sort of demonstrates his humility there.
And halfway through I realized that I'm not half as talented as I think I am.
You know, that's for the audience to determine whether they believe he's being sincere or not. The way I'm reading this is he actually is a humble person.
And that realization made me realize that, listen, if I can't do it with the skill and talent, then I better get into the hearts of people. And if they're loving me, let me just be nice and good about it.
He does seem like a guy who has a lot of humanity. He seems like a relatable guy in that way. And I think that's probably why he's so popular and beloved, is because people feel that they can relate to him. They feel he's a real person. The next clip here is Shah Rukh and Gauri Khan's love story.
What you know is that she likes to swim.
Yeah.
So your idea is we'll start going to the beach.
I landed in Mumbai, I started looking for her, and I didn't know there's not one beach, there's several beaches in Mumbai. Then we sat in a cab, so I said, we have 400 rupees. Can you take us to all the beaches, and as soon as the money runs out on the meter, just drop us off. Then my friends rebelled. They got very disturbed. They said, this is it, your love story's over. We don't give a, they were hungry.
Yeah.
He's a great storyteller because he's so naturally infuses a lightheartedness into the story. Notice how he doesn't take himself too seriously, and he's okay with sort of making fun of himself.
They said, this is it, your love story's over. We don't give a, they were hungry.
There's a hint of self-deprecation. He doesn't try to put himself up on this pedestal and sell his accomplishments. He's just a guy who likes to tell a story, likes to make people laugh, likes to make people smile, and in return, that's what makes us like him.
I have 400 rupees. Can you take us to all the beaches, and as soon as the money runs out on the meter, just drop us off.
And another little storytelling tip we can take away from Shah Rukh here. Notice how he's specific with his language in his story. A good storyteller will do this. They'll help us visualize their story.
I said, we have 400 rupees.
Right, so he's giving us a specific amount of money to think about.
As soon as the money runs out on the meter.
We're also thinking about a taxi. We can better visualize the scenario now that we're thinking of a taxi meter. And as a result, we're more captivated, we're more engaged, we're more into the story.
Then my friends rebelled. They got very disturbed. They said, this is it, your love story's over. We don't give a, they were hungry.
Yeah.
They had no place to stay. Then I was just leaving and I heard a voice. And I just ran down to that beach, and sure enough, in 150 frames, Gauri was...
That's crazy.
But she was there.
Notice how calm and relaxed he is in his delivery too.
And sure enough, in 150 frames, Gauri was...
But the beauty with Shah Rukh is he's not forcing it on us. He's calm. Look at his demeanor and his body language. He's relaxed.
50 frames, Gauri was coming. No, that didn't happen. But she was there, and she came, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Again, that little self-deprecation at the end. It wasn't like, oh my God. It was like, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
It's all in the tone, right? He sort of slightly puts himself down, but not in a way that makes it look like he's too hard on himself or he doesn't love himself. So he's really got a gift, actually, when it comes to storytelling, it seems like. He really does a good job at balancing the line of humor and self-deprecation and confidence, right? Because it's hard to manage all those things. And he does it with such ease, it feels like.
Gauri was coming. No, that didn't happen. But she was there. And she came, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
We like hearing when other people are a little bit self-deprecating. We usually get turned off by arrogance, and there's no real arrogance with Shah Rukh. So, and then our last clip here, we've got Shah Rukh Khan teaching David Letterman how to dance.
Can I teach you a few Indian steps?
Yeah, because you
So,
never know when
you
this
never
is
know.
going to come in handy.
And it's just... Next time back home in India, day. Yeah!
Man, people love Shah Rukh Khan, huh? He's good, man. He's fun, right? He does have a little bit of a goofy side too. Notice how he's not like putting serious pressure on Dave to do the dance. He just doesn't seem like an abrasive, intrusive guy at all. Again, I think that's part of his easiness. He just seems like a very likable guy who's very easy to be around. He's comfortable with himself. He makes you feel valued and understood and heard, right? So there's things that he does that just make him very likable, and I'm sure that's had a big part of his success. I'm sure that's opened a lot of doors for him.
After each one of these sessions, I think to myself, it's a very smart, very lovely person from whom I have learned things. And you would be maybe at the top of that list.
Wow, that's quite the compliment. And it looks like he was genuinely touched by that compliment. That was really nice. Okay, so that was Shah Rukh Khan round 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed reacting to him. If you want to watch my uncut reaction and analysis, including my first uncut reaction and analysis of Shah Rukh Khan, you can do that on my Patreon page. All you need to do is click on my Patreon link below. Other than that, my name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.